Listen up, friend. I need you to stop whatever you're doing because what's happening right now isn't random chance. Out of billions of people on this planet, you're hearing these exact words at this exact moment, and that's no accident. The universe doesn't do coincidences like that. Every choice you've made, every turn you've taken has led you right here to words that will change everything. I've been waiting for your attention, waiting for your heart to open up enough to receive what I desperately want to give you. You felt it, right? That hunger inside that nothing seems to fill. Not success, not relationships, not any amount of stuff you collect. That emptiness was designed to lead you here because what you're about to receive will fill it completely. Let me tell you something simple but powerful. Your salvation is one of the greatest gifts I can offer, but there's also this incredible love I have for you that never changes, never fails, and shows up strongest when life gets hardest. When mornings bring hope and afternoons bring disappointment, when everyone else walks away and you're standing alone, I'm still right there reaching out my hand, reminding you that you're loved beyond measure. You need to know that I made you with my own hands in my image. You're special, unique, and blessed with gifts and talents that make you exactly who you need to be in this world full of problems. Before Earth even existed, I knew you, chose you, and planned every detail of your life with purpose. The world might tell you you're just another face in the crowd, but the world is dead wrong about that. Now here's the honest truth. Not everything will be easy because enemies set traps and hide obstacles to stop you from winning. Forces both seen and unseen don't want you discovering who you really are or stepping into the destiny I've prepared. But you're never walking alone. My protection surrounds you like a parent protecting their child. I go ahead to clear the path, walk beside you for company, and stand behind you watching your back. In the storms that try to sink your ship, I'll calm the wind and waves myself. When you can't go another step, when your strength is gone and hope has dried up, when every door looks closed and options seem exhausted, that's exactly when my power shows up most dramatically. My strength gets perfected in your weakness, not weakened by it. What scares you doesn't worry me. What overwhelms you is simple for me. And what looks impossible to you is just another chance for me to show my power. I offer wisdom in this confusing world. My word lights your path and guides you on the right road. Every decision you face, I'll be there with the wisdom you need if you just ask. As reward for your faithfulness, I'll pour out provision, strength, and joy. But the most beautiful gift is my forgiveness and a chance at new life. No matter your past mistakes or how far you've fallen, my grace is available through my love. I need something from you, though. Sincere repentance where you leave your faults at my feet and don't return to them, because this isn't a game. This is your life and eternity. I want your whole heart, complete surrender, and total trust. Beyond these struggles and victories, I've promised you eternal life, a blessing that goes beyond earth, a future full of joy and peace waiting for you. Pay close attention now. My word is unlike anything else in creation. When I speak, things happen. When I declare, reality shifts. When I pronounce blessing, blessing comes. The same voice that spoke light into existence and breathed life into the first human is speaking to you right now with that same creative power. These aren't empty phrases, but words charged with divine power waiting to be released into your life. The healing I offer goes deeper than any human therapy could reach. I know about childhood wounds, the scars formed before you understood what was happening, the times those who should have loved you failed you. I saw you cry when nobody noticed, delivered you from dangers and death itself. Countless times, even when you didn't know I was there. You're a tree with deep roots and strong branches, planted exactly where you need to be, prepared for wonderful blessings about to arrive. What matters most is your salvation, healing, and emotional stability. Everything else is secondary. My love for you is so powerful that you'll feel your soul rest and heart calm when you hold on to me through tears and hard times. No storm is too fierce, no night too dark, no valley too deep for my love to reach you there. Take my hand in early mornings and talk to me when you come home tired. I'm always listening. When you express gratitude, divine comfort pours over your spirit, filling you with encouragement. When you call with sincere faith, your soul breaks free from worry because gratitude unlocks doors that complaining keeps closed. Praise opens windows that worry keeps shut, and worship breaks chains that fear keeps locked. If you feel burdened or discouraged, run to my arms, and I'll give you rest instead of brokenness, joy instead of sorrow. You're not alone. I'm your best friend, always here. Listen to my word when loneliness hits and know that holding my hand and sheltered by my love, you'll never fail. This isn't wishful thinking, but the unchangeable promise from a God who cannot lie. My word can transform every part of your life. It's not just information, but transformation. When you receive it with faith, meditate on it, and speak it over your circumstances, things change. Mountains move, obstacles dissolve, enemies scatter, health returns, joy overflows, peace settles, and hope rises. Relationships restore, finances multiply, opportunities appear, and doors open that nobody can shut. But I need to warn you, the enemy knows my word's power and works hard to keep you from it. He whispers you don't have time, creates distractions, plants doubts, and makes other things seem more urgent. Recognize these tactics because they're strategic attacks designed to keep you from what sets you free. The enemy isn't worried about people who never engage with my word. He's worried about those who do because he knows what happens when my word takes root in human hearts. Make time for my word daily, not as legalism, but wisdom. Just like your body needs daily food, your soul needs daily feeding on my word to stay healthy. The world constantly speaks to you, trying to shape your thinking and pull you from truth, so you need daily doses of my word to counteract that influence. Meditate on it, which means more than reading. It means chewing, digesting, absorbing. Let it sink deep into your heart, because depth of engagement determines depth of impact. The healing I bring is comprehensive and complete. I don't just patch wounds but restore wholeness, addressing root causes to set you completely free. Your mind needs healing from lies about your worth and potential. Your emotions need healing from wounds that left them unstable. Your will needs healing from paralysis that fear has caused. And your relationships need healing from broken trust and misunderstanding. Faith is the key that unlocks everything. Not a feeling, but a choice to believe my promises over your problems, my truth over your traumas. When you speak my word aloud, something happens in the spiritual realm. Declare healing over your body, peace over your mind, joy over your emotions, favor over circumstances, blessing over family, abundance over finances, victory over battles, and freedom over chains. Right now, broken places in your heart are receiving my attention as you absorb these words. Wounds you've tried to hide are getting deep healing that removes infection of bitterness and brings genuine regeneration. Lies spoken over you are being replaced with truth. You're not what they said, but what I say. Precious, valuable, chosen, beloved, and destined for kingdom greatness. Fears that controlled your decisions are losing power. Fear of rejection, failure, future, being known, success, abandonment, and inadequacy. As my word takes root and truth becomes more real, then fears, they shrink and faith rises. Thought patterns leading to defeat are breaking because they're not who you are, but learned responses that can be unlearned and reprogrammed through my word renewing your mind. Identity confusion is being resolved. You're my child, created in my image, redeemed by my blood, filled with my spirit, destined for my purposes. This identity can't be taken or diminished by any circumstance. Purpose that seemed elusive is becoming clearer as you walk faithfully with what you know, and more gets revealed step by step. Provision you need is being released as you trust and follow my leading. I know your needs before you ask, and have resources you can't see yet, supplies being positioned, connections arranged, opportunities prepared. When you prioritize my kingdom, everything else you need gets added because I'm generous beyond imagination. Protection covers you in ways both seen and unseen. I'm guarding your steps from dangers you don't even know about while placing spiritual hedges the enemy can't penetrate without permission. Nothing touches you that hasn't passed through my loving hands first, and even difficulties serve redemptive purposes, turning what's meant for evil into good. Peace is settling into your soul, not from having no problems, but persisting through problems, supernatural peace that guards your heart and mind. Joy is bubbling up as healing progresses, not absence of sorrow, but presence of hope in sorrow, confident assurance that good is coming and victory is certain. The enemy isn't pleased with your transformation, and will try to discourage and derail your progress with intensified lies and circumstances that seem worse before better. But don't fear. Greater is he in you than he in the world. No weapon formed against you will prosper because battles aren't fought alone. I'm with you as mighty warrior with angels assigned to guard you and believers standing with you in prayer. Perseverance being built will carry you through difficult seasons, developed through challenges, not despite them. Each time you push through the impossible, you get stronger for the next challenge. Character being formed matters more than achievements, because who you are outlasts what you do and determines eternal impact. Your testimony emerges from authentic transformation experience. Others drawn to your real story, finding hope in your journey, and believing change is possible because they witness it in you. Intimacy I desire goes beyond formal relationship. I want closeness, communion, conversations not just petitions, relationship not just religion. Seasons vary, but my presence remains constant. Planting and harvesting, growth and pruning, abundance and scarcity, each with purpose and lessons. My love doesn't fluctuate with circumstances or waver with performance. Prayers you lift are heard and answered, though not always as expected or preferred. Keep praying, believing, trusting I'm working behind scenes. Worship rising from your heart pleases me and shifts atmosphere, loosens chains, and retreats darkness. Growth happening in you is progressive but certain as you become more loving, patient, kind, and faithful. Promises I've made are yes and guaranteed. Not one will fail because I'm not a man that I should lie. Paths before you are lit sufficiently for the next step, requiring faith and developing trust. Family placed in your life, whether blood or spiritual, is part of my provision, with people needing what you give and having what you need. Resources given are meant for good stewardship because faithfulness in little leads to authority over much. Rest I offer isn't laziness, but trust that the world doesn't depend on your constant striving. I accomplish in moments what years of human effort can't produce. Urgency for your growth isn't about rushing, but readiness for assignments coming that require current preparation. Eternal perspective puts everything in proper proportion. This life is short compared to eternity, and current struggles are light compared to coming glory. Kingdom I'm building expands through transformed people like you, touching others with received love. Victory I've won is yours to walk in. The battle is decided, outcome certain, and you fight from victory, not for it. I'm with you every moment as closer reality than your breath or thoughts. Message spoken today is meant to be lived, not just heard. Apply what you've received, make faith-based decisions, change what needs changing, trust where called, and act on strengthened faith. Hear my words. I'm your God, healer, strength, and guide, speaking life over you, declaring soul healing, releasing word power into circumstances. You're loved eternally, held securely, being transformed progressively, and mine completely forever. Universe creating power works in you right now. The same power that raised Christ from death resurrects dead dreams, relationships, and hopes in your life, because nothing's too hard for me. Transformation happening isn't superficial, but deep heart renovation and mind renewal for lasting inside-out change. Courage being built serves you, speaking unwanted truth, standing alone against compromise, and stepping into unknown with only my promise. Discernment developing distinguishes truth from deception, my voice from enemies, wise paths from foolish ones. Gratitude awakening transforms perspective to see disguised blessings and find thanks in difficulties, recognizing my hand everywhere. Humility protects from destructive pride, positioning you to receive everything I want to give. Compassion growing extends my love as you've been comforted to comfort, healed to heal, shown mercy to show mercy. Wisdom imparted goes beyond knowledge to application through relationship with me. Faith being built moves immovable mountains through choice to trust despite doubt and obedient action. Hope established can't be shaken by circumstances. Confident expectation based on my character anchoring you stable through storms. Love poured into you conquers fear, casts out darkness, heals wounds, transforms enemies, and participates in existence's most powerful force. Destiny prepared awaits your arrival through every faith step and obedient choice, bringing you closer to my specific prepared destination. What I've started in you is guaranteed complete by my faithfulness. Breakthrough timing may not match expectations, but will be perfect from my complete picture perspective. Victory awaiting is worth every endured struggle with joy, making difficulty seem small and powerful testimony emerging from real trials. I'm your faithful God, able healer, sufficient strength, wise guide, generous provider, vigilant protector, and loving Father. Your inheritance as my child includes heavenly spiritual blessings, life resources, understanding passing peace, unspeakable joy, and never-failing love accessed by faith. Your holy calling is irrevocable. I don't call then change my mind, or gift then take back. Purpose remains firm regardless of failures or delays. Refreshing for weary souls is available now. You've carried burdens not meant for your shoulders and strived in your strength when mine was freely offered. Battles exhausting you are being won spiritually as darkness gets pushed back, chains break, lies get exposed, and freedom approaches with victory. Morning comes after long night, spring after harsh winter, harvest after difficult planting season. Change you've prayed and believe for is closer than you think. Every word promise personally applies to you, backed by my character for fulfillment in my timing. Community of faith surrounds you by design. You need others, and others need you to go further together than alone. Legacy you're building outlasts physical life through what you're becoming and investing in others bearing fruit long after you're gone. I've never failed anyone trusting me and won't start with you. My perfect track record and complete commitment means what I started I'll finish, what I promised I'll fulfill, what I planned I'll accomplish. You're precious, chosen, loved, and mine. Rise up, beloved child. Receive power. Accept healing. Walk in transformation. Your best days are ahead with me every step. Right? I receive, if you believe what I've spoken and share this with someone needing these words. Come back tomorrow because there's more to reveal, mysteries to unveil, and truths about your destiny that will shake everything you thought you knew. What you've received today is just the beginning of an endless feast. Stay connected, hungry, and expectant because what's coming is greater than anything experienced yet. Your greatest days, accomplishments, experiences, and relationships are ahead, not behind. Everything until now prepared you for what's coming. You've emerged as gold from fire, developed deep roots through storms, discovered giants aren't as big as they seemed, and learned I'm in darkness as surely as light. I'm proud of how you've held on when letting go was easier, kept believing when doubt screamed, continued seeking when I seemed silent, and refused quitting when everything wanted to. You're a warrior, overcomer, and champion in the making, and I'm not finished yet. People need your story to change lives and unlock destinies connected to yours. You're being healed to become a healer, freed to become a liberator. Your pain becomes the platform for speaking hope. Struggles become credentials for authority with struggling ones. And darkness walked through becomes light for those still dark. Nothing was wasted or pointless. Everything weaves into a breathtaking redemption tapestry. Hold on because breakthrough is closer than ever as dawn breaks, tide turns, and season shifts. Looking back, you'll understand. See my hand in every moment. Recognize purpose in pain. Discover love and loss. And fall grateful for a God who never let go, gave up, or stopped working for you. I love you more than words express, minds comprehend, or hearts contain, and will love you forever. Go in peace, power, and confidence, knowing whose you are and who you're becoming. Your Father, Healer, Redeemer, Friend God. Amen.